What is up, chocolatiers? Welcome back to another review today. So I've been behind on my reviews because I have actually recently been under the weather. Still been watching stuff. I just haven't been able to talk about it. My voice, it's sounding a little bit better, but it's still kind of messed up. But yeah, since I'm mainly feeling better, and I did watch 2 films yesterday, I figured let's go down the list. Let's go and start reviewing stuff. So first review on this new little session is going to be Carry On from Netflix. Now, this movie starring Taron Egerton and my boy, I'm blanking on his name right now. God, I am Jason Bateman. Love him so much, and he's actually playing in a role I haven't seen him play in because I've never seen Ozark before we said that, so I take that back. I haven't seen it, but I do know he's kind of played this role before. But it's very serious, and basically he is like working for somebody who wants to get a weapon on a plane, and this weapon is clearly going to go through customs and TSA and stuff like that. And so you have this TSA agent played by Taron Egerton who wants to be a cop. He's going with Sophia Carson, and she's pregnant in the movie. And he's kind of like going back and forth on what he wants to do in life, and he's kind of not striving to do stuff. You can tell he's kind of down and out, and so he, wrong place, wrong time, ends up getting this earpiece where he ends up putting his ear, and he ends up talking to Jason Bateman's character, who is basically like, hey, we're going to kill your woman and her child and potentially harm other people if you do not do what we say right now and get this item on this plane. And so it is a race against time, a catch you if you can type of movie. And I really, really enjoy this movie. It's Christmas themed. Did not know this. I haven't watched any trailers for this movie. I know it's been a big deal. Like, I've seen ads, I've seen pictures of Taron Egerton saying "Carry On," but I didn't really realize when it was released. And I actually still don't know when it was released. I don't know if it was a couple weeks ago, a week ago, whatever. But I just recently watched it, and I really think this movie is so good, and I think I'm just so happy that it is good just because it's a Netflix film. Last few Netflix films I've watched, if you've watched this channel at all, I've been kind of hard on, and that's because Netflix movies kind of do suck, especially towards the holidays. But this one I was giving a shot because I didn't even realize Jason Bateman was in it. I knew Taron Egerton was, and he really don't miss. And so I figured with him taking a project on Netflix, I figured it would be pretty good. And like I said, pleasantly surprised. Does it kind of get cliche at times? Is there things that don't make sense? Yes. Is for example, he's not trained in this movie, but he's trained enough to fight and do certain things. And so it's kind of funny. So it's kind of got this Die Hard feel to it, but he's not really a cop like Bruce Willis was in the movie. And so a lot of the things that he does in the movie or wants to do, you're kind of on edge because you're well, I know he's not a full badass, right? But at the same time, you've seen Kingsman, and you're like, man, Taron Egerton whoop his ass, right? And there's a lot at stake with this movie, but I will say that's my one complaint. I wish it had built up a little bit longer because, as soon as you throw in a pregnant woman, you're instantly down. They going a little crazy for the shooter. You're getting a little crazy. But I still feel like we should have gotten a little bit more. I want a little bit more of a relationship. For example, there's something that happens with one of his friends, right? And you're supposed to feel bad, but the whole time I'm just you know what? I really don't have any feeling with that whatsoever. And so I feel like the side characters outside of, Jason Bateman and, Taron Egerton's main characters are just kind of lacking a little bit, especially in their motivations and things that they do. And, not necessarily even just that, just more an aspect of caring for them. But outside of that, though, this movie has amazing pacing. You're on the edge of your seat. I think it's a perfect holiday movie, especially taking away the pace from a comedy, and something from Die Hard, which is just, exploding action, gunfights, this and that. This isn't that. And I feel like that was good, because like I said, I didn't know what to expect. And so if you do know what to expect, you might feel differently about this movie, but going into it blind like I did and just kind of you know what? I saw this. I like Taron Egerton. I'm just going to watch it. And I want to get some more movies watched on my list before the end of this year because I'm almost at 120 watched. In theaters, and on streaming, and I only include a few streaming on that list because streaming movies are just kind of hit or miss sometimes. I still haven't watched Brothers on Amazon. I think that's what it's called. And so, I'm just saying stuff like that is, I'm not out here going, man, I gotta watch it, I gotta sit on it. No, I'm not like that. So, with me trying to finish off my end of the year list, try to do Mr. Chocolate Awards, stuff like that, that's coming soon. I'm definitely saying I'm pleasantly surprised with this movie. Definitely say that it's ranked higher on my list than I thought it would be. And so, yeah, I'm going to give this movie a 8 out of 10. I think it's very solid. I think that this is exactly what you're looking for, if this is this type of movie that you're looking for, because it does everything right that you want it to do. It holds that pacing. It doesn't hold your hand. It jumps right into the action. It sets up everything pretty well. It gives you just enough information that you need to know or want to know, and it gets going. And the acting is very fucking good. And so, yeah, Taron Egerton, Jason Bateman, and Carry On. Have you seen it? If not, comment down below. Let me know. If you have, comment down below. Let me know, what score did you give this film? Did you like this film? Would you like to see more? Because, there's potential setup for sequels. Kind of like what they were doing with that. And yeah, with that, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And like and subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one.
You, I see, like to improvise.
I love my popcorn. Movies, popcorn.